Dude,
That
that's
was a
some.
really good fight. Zoro's fight was pretty good. It felt like it kind of ended suddenly though, and out
It
of nowhere.
did.
Like, look at this fucking guy. Doesn't
Check.
even know if it's recording.
Hey,
This fucking
bro.
guy.
Hey, bro. I'm off that fucking pain pill, bro. I'm feeling good. It's progressively getting stronger and stronger. Honestly, the way
Like
it's
they're
going
in
right now,
ambush
it seems like
system.
everybody's about to show up at the end. Like, I'm
Right.
expecting some admirals to show up.
Oh god.
Check, 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 check,
Fucking,
check,
look at this fucking guy. Doesn't
check.
even know if it's recording.
Hey,
This fucking
bro.
guy.
Hey, bro. I'm off that fucking pain pill, bro. I'm feeling good. It's progressively getting stronger and stronger. So while that's getting stronger and stronger, we're going to talk about what we've always wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about the entire time we were talking about Demon Slayer like an hour ago. This is Wound with
Wait, so did
West
you
38.
already have the surgery on your?
No,
Oh, so
that's,
you just have it chilling there right now. Ah, I see.
yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and what another thing that pisses me off is they gave me 15 pills, right? 15 pain pills. And they wanted that to last me for 2.5 weeks. And just another thing on that might not seem like that big of a deal, but the pain pills, the instructions say every 3 to 6 hours. So if I'm taking them like it's telling me, how is that going to last me how are 15 pills going to last me 2.5 weeks?
I assume that they're intending for you to not take them every 3 to 6 hours, unless it's like, uh, I mean, I don't know what your pain level is like, but
Well,
if it's
okay, that another piece of information. Going into this, I told them that I was having like severe pain and I came into there with my jaw like really swollen and like I was telling them like it was throbbing and I'm like I'm having to take two to even numb to even edge the pain.
damn, then and it's like 2 weeks or so, or how long is it until the actual surgery?
It was 2.5 weeks whenever they first prescribed me the 15 pills.
Until the surgery?
Yeah, until the surgery.
Oh.
It's this coming Thursday. Next Thursday.
Sounds like you are fucked.
And even after that, what they probably because she told me that like the DEA are like they don't allow to prescribe someone anymore. Like it's a very black and white system. Like you get 15 pills before surgery, you get 15 pills after. They don't take into consideration like your tolerance levels because you've been taking these pills your entire life because you've had pain in your gums your entire life. But anyway, that's besides the point. We need to get into something that doesn't make me go into a full-on rage because I almost got into it that fucking dentist. Actually, I did get into it a
Damn.
little bit. A very gentlemanly way of getting into it.
Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I'm having to sit up and just like fold my arms and just sit up and sleep. Because if I go on either side, it's all the blood is rushing to either side, and you just hear boom, 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 boom. And whenever my heart rate, cause dude, on average, my heart rate is. I figured this out about myself. Oh my god, bro, why was this so? It's between 50 to 105. So like whenever I'm working, it's at like 85 to like 100. And that
Uh-huh.
apparently that's like way above average and you shouldn't be at that point for that long. I'm at that point for probably 5 or 6 hours out of the day. And having like my heart rate be like so consistent and like so fast cuz I have so much anxiety, it just makes that pain so much worse. So it's just like boom 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 and you're trying to calm down but like the pain is making you not calm down. So it's getting worse and they don't consider all of that. They're just like, okay, pre-op pain pill, post-op pain pill. That's it. But anyway, we need to talk about One Piece.
Yeah. That
We need because, bro,
sucks.
I don't even know where to start because like we what was the? I don't even remember the last thing we talked about because mainly what I wanted to cover. So I have a few things jotted down. If you, I think we're just gonna fucking get into it. Let me see the first thing that I really wrote down. Okay, so we knew that Sanji is fighting Queen and Zoro's fighting King, right?
Right. It
So
was like 6 chapters, I think, is the last time we talked about it.
yeah, and I
6 or
just
7.
read. Yeah, that's right, because I just read like six, and my god,
Yeah.
my fucking god,
There's a lot to discuss.
to fit this all in an hour is gonna be kind of tough. But okay, so I'm just gonna read you some of the main points I have, and we can just go off of that. So the first thing I wrote down whenever I was going through is the Lunarians, King's kind of backstory.
The race that he's a part of or whatever that
Yeah.
lived on Red Mountain.
So we finally get a backstory on fucking King, and it, bruh, we're finding out like new moves that he's doing. What the? Let's just focus on King for right now, and then we can go because there's so much to talk about him. So like he lifts back his thing and like lets it go.
Pulls back his face and throws it at him.
Yeah, is that what he's
Yeah.
doing, or is that like a beam?
No, it was like you would with a rubber band, basically. I think is what he was doing, but with his face.
Dude, it's
Because
so powerful.
yeah.
It's so
He has some
fucking
weird moves,
devastating.
man. Uh,
So they're supposed to be gods, right?
I don't know what they are. I don't think we know yet.
I
Like,
think they
we know
mentioned
that
that
he's
they were supposed to be
Lunarian.
gods, and they were trying to like cover. I remember them mentioning that. And is what
Let's see.
race even is that? Because then in the
They are
backstory,
people from Red Line, fire from their body. Um,
wait,
King
read that again.
is the only survivor because they're commonly thought to be extinct.
You cut out. Read that again.
The race is commonly thought to be extinct. Oh, which part? Like all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So they're from the Red Line, and they are capable of creating fire from their body. King is basically thought to be the only, or it currently is the only known survivor.
Fuck.
They were, yeah, you're right. It says in interspecies relationships, they used to be known as a tribe of gods when they dwelled on top of the Red Line.
What? So they're kind of like Inaru type people? Like his type of, because he's like a god of the whatever.
Uh, I guess so. I think that was more of because of his fruit power, wasn't
Yeah, 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 you're right. Yeah.
it? But apparently Whitebeard also said at some point that there used to exist a kingdom of gods on the Red Continent long before I'm gonna butcher this name. Mary Joy's? I don't
Yeah.
know. How are you supposed to say it? Um,
Fuck.
but yeah, long before that place was there, apparently Whitebeard said there used to exist a kingdom of gods, which apparently is referring or supposedly refers to the Lunarians. Um, but yeah, that's all we really know about them is that they used to be known as a tribe of gods, and now they're basically extinct.
And I love seeing that little backstory of
So,
how. Wait. So how did Kaido? Why was he strapped up in that thing in that flashback? Do you remember
why is he strapped up?
He was talking to King. It was a flashback whenever Kaido first met King, and he was talking about like I need a powerful number two. Just don't lose, and then we'll be fine.
Because they were both being experimented on. They at the same place. It looks like,
Oh, okay.
which is why they met first, is because they both broke out of that place that they were being experimented on at, which is probably has something to do with him being a Lunarian.
Yeah,
But we don't particularly know yet. I don't think. And he just defeated him, so I don't know if we'll ever know. But
bruh. My fucking so
maybe he comes back. I don't know.
let's cover that. Let's cover the Zoro King fight real quick, bruh. So I we get a new backstory from Zoro,
We do.
bruh. How long has it been?
We learn the connection between him and Wano. The connection between him and Wano, dude. It's been a while. We finally learned.
Bruh.
Very interesting.
So that blacksmith everyone was talking about was the old man in the village.
Yep. And then who was the one who made that blade, I believe. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so and then Zoro says that whole thing about the blade choosing him and testing him, which is why I guess it was like draining his strength. I didn't really understand the part where uh you know how he was struggling with Enma
Mhm.
and it was like sucking the power out of his arm, and he goes and he like comes back up or whatever after getting knocked off, and he's like, it's if I keep using it, it'll drain the life out of me or something like that. And he's like, but wait, that's perfect. And then all of a sudden he just like goes full power. I don't quite understand what that meant. Like,
Yeah,
what did he
yeah.
do there? It wasn't entirely clear to me. I talked
Yeah.
about this with Tucker as well, and he wasn't really able to give me a very good answer.
Hmm. I just assumed
So
that
maybe it's
he
something we will learn about later. I'm not
yeah, I
sure.
just assumed he recognized that it was draining and then he was just like doing one of those things that Goku does where like whenever Goku's about to fucking die for the millionth time, he goes into like um um what's the red form? He goes into like Kaioken like 5,000 and then he's like, "Okay, I'm just going to go as hard as humanly possible, exert all of this energy and then just fucking die right after." That's kind of how I took it, but you're right. There probably is more to that thing cuz Enma did
So
that
this is
whenever
what
he
he says.
first
He says,
wielded.
"How should I stable?" Right, right. Um, yeah, I don't. It's not entirely clear to me what it is that he's doing because all he says is, "How should I stabilize my hockey then? If I have to keep exuding it at this level, it'll kill me." And then it like cuts to some people going like, and says, "But no, that's perfect." And then and this is a line that I wanted to talk about. Um, King looks at him once he does that, and he goes, "I see. So you intend to be a king then?" Or
Mm,
I heard one of the other translations was, "So you have kingly ambition." So I'm curious if they're implying he has conqueror's hockey or he's using his conqueror's hockey there,
I think so. I think
or if
so.
he's talking about in particular his ambition to make Luffy the king of the pirates. Because in the frame after that, he talks about his promise to Luffy, like making him the king of the pirates, and he's like, "I'll have to, uh, what was it?
Are you
Yeah,
talking
the
about the
world's
last
greatest
panel?
swordsman." Yeah, right. The last two panels
Yeah, dude, that made me tear. Oh, you talking about his face?
of 1033. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like he's my best friend.
yeah, and my best friend.
I'm like, "Bro, don't
That's
do
talking about his promise to be
don't
the
do it
best
to me,
friend.
bro. Don't bring me back all the way that far. Can't do that." Dude,
That
that's
was a
some
really good fight. Zoro's fight was pretty good. It felt like it kind of ended suddenly though, and out
it
of nowhere.
did.
Like for
I
all of the
agree.
build up, it just kind of randomly ended. I thought like they would have more panels at like full power of fighting
Mhm.
rather than just it being kind of one sided and all of a sudden Zoro being like, let's kick some ass and then
Yeah, Enma
well,
just saying,
he didn't
"Bro,
do that.
let's finish him off. What are you doing?"
Right. I know, right, exactly. It was like, well, if that was all it took, why didn't you just
But hey, we
I don't
could
know, it was kind of
you
it was
could
kind
say
of
that with Goku
anticlimactic.
or like any fucking shonen. That's just how, you know.
Right.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like what dude,
It just
there
felt kind
needs
of
to be an
rushed.
anime where they just all go full power and nobody does any bullshit. Do you think that would be like entertaining?
Talking and they just fight. They just fight.
Yeah, yeah, like
Like
nobody holds
no
back.
explanation, nothing. Everybody just goes full power. That would be crazy.
Nobody holds back and just like
I
they're
would watch
just
that
beating
for
each
sure.
other to a fucking pulp the entire season. Just episode after episode of just brutal fights.
I would absolutely watch that. That's all. That is are you talking about just One Piece characters here?
No, no, I'm just talking about an anime where they do that.
Oh, okay, okay.
That someone needs to there has to be an anime where it's somewhat like that. Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't think that
I
I would
guess
be the first one to think of that.
I want to say One Punch Man is kind of like that, but
Ah, yeah, that kind of
they also do kind of have the uh like evil like bad guys leveling up. but really like Saitama just stays at the same power level. So I guess you could say that that fits the bill
Yeah.
because he just kind of like sits there and is like, ah, that's all you had.
Yeah, and he just has
Nope.
that blank face and just like
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking in particular of that blank face he did on the panel that is, I think, pretty close to the end of season 1 of the anime, or is like one of the last episodes of season 1 of the anime, where he's fighting that like the big super bad guy or whatever in the spaceship, and he's like transforms or whatever, and there's like this giant like ray of energy or whatever as he's transforming, and Saitama's face is just
not fucking around, dude. Saitama is always that Ultra Instinct.
he's just like okay. um
But yeah, Zoro
talked
versus
about
King,
Zoro,
the abruptness of the end of the fight, and
right? We talked about the Lunarian stuff.
yeah, Sanji's fight with Queen.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
So
He
him
has some kind
throwing
of
down that
game
Germa
now.
66 cannon and destroying it because he said that he already has some of the qualities of it and he wants to like fill in and just not have any help. Because I remember him bitching at Queen. He was like, "What did you do? You fucking took all of this help, and look at you, you getting fucking beat by me, you pussy." And I'm natural.
Yeah,
I'm not using that.
had, so I remember he had the whole conversation with Zoro where he was like, "I feel like I'm changing if like he basically asks him to kill him if he's not himself afterwards because he's
Yeah.
afraid he's going to become like a mindless robot or something or emotionless robot like his siblings, or at least what he thinks his siblings are." Um, for his yeah his view of them, I suppose. But yeah, then he breaks the can, like out of anger. But it seemed like he had just kind of accepted that there was something that was done to him that the suit, I guess, changed in him after he started using it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the whole conversation with Zoro was like, if I'm changed, fucking kill me,
And it had,
because I don't want to be like them. And
and then the
then
whole
yeah,
Queen
he broke it, and then
saying that he like knows all the moves and knows all the technology and has some of the technology because he turned invisible, right? Because I remember there was like
right. So
there you could still like kind of see him though.
right. So if I recall correctly from the backstory of Sanji from Whole Cake, all of Judge's kids are essentially these genetic experiments that were designed as like super soldiers, just like the rest of his army, right?
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
So if I recall, Sanji was essentially thought to be a failed experiment because he wasn't powerful like his other siblings, and he also didn't have the desire to do it either.
Yeah.
Um, so he was like kind of outcast by the family. But I think this is essentially proving that he wasn't a failed experiment and that suit somehow activated whatever was already inside him.
Yeah. It's
You
like
know,
his
like whatever latent powers his father had engineered.
it's like Krillin and fucking Gohan going to that big fucking Namek dude and getting their true power out. Like their true power potential tapped into or some shit. That's how I kind of attribute it to. Something like
Right.
activated it and now his
Kinda,
full
yeah.
fucking he has like an exoskeleton now.
Right, and he can also turn invisible apparently,
Bruh.
and is also a lot stronger seemingly.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm pretty hyped by that, but it was kind of a weird way to do it.
It was
Uh,
very weird. It's like it
both
just
both that fight and the King fight felt like they ended rather abruptly for me.
I agree with you.
Um, I'm not really sure what's missing or how to like put what to attribute it to, but they both seemed very
It
abrupt for
was
some
just
reason.
the end. Usually we get more of a flare for the end strike. Usually there's like the 10 billion like in Dressrosa, Zoro going through the air and in the panels and in the anime is like 10 billion folds per whatever and then it just showed so much more. It was just so much more flair. But this one is just like there's so much happening right now, and they're just like fuck, we gotta do it right now, and then they're firing off insane moves like back to back to back. Like they're kind of like a couple or a few finishing moves like after each other. Because dude, Zoro does like a purgatory onigiri, and then King just like dodges it. I'm like, bro, that's an end move. What?
So it's like a final move. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess that kind of has that
I
goes
think
into
in
it. I
the
don't know.
animation, I think in the animation as well, it'll be drawn out more as usual, and it'll probably
100%.
have a bigger impact because fights typically, in my experience, have a bigger impact when they're animated.
Yeah, because
Just
you hear the
because
music, you hear the voice, you hear the whole
exactly
atmosphere.
right. It's just different. I mean, we've discussed this on the podcast before. They have the different strengths, and I think for fights in particular, the anime definitely has an advantage there.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited to see this in like fucking a year or so, whenever this finally gets animated. But it's gonna be sick for sure. I know it's gonna be sick. Like I can't wait to see that final move from Zoro animated, and I can't wait to
Oh
see
my god.
Sanji's final move animated either. The like the extra hot kick he did or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me go find what
Fuck,
he called
man.
it. Let's see. Is this too far back? This is too
It's
far back.
so great.
1032, is that the chapter? Let's see. Gotta figure out what that move is called.
Yeah, it was like something barrage or some shit like that.
Oh, what is it? Whatever. We can move on, and I'll find it in a second.
And Zoro, I forgot what his finishing move was because he had so many. They're so fucking powerful. But it was when those last fucking few panels of King doing that big flame motherfucker with the magma, the big dragon, and then Zoro's like, bro, I'm about to fuck you up. Like, I'm faster than you. And then he just cuts all the way through it and then gets up close and just annihilates him. It kind of reminds me of what Tanjiro did to that demon bitch. She was sending all those fucking obies at him, and then he just cut all the way through and then got right up close.
Definitely.
Shit.
Oh, what are their moves, man? I need to know.
Yeah, I need to know too. I need a.
I can't find them. Why is it so hard to find things, dude?
maybe it's that Eddie.
Might be.
I don't know how I've been conducting these episodes on these see, there we go.
Because at one point he like, oh, hell memories. I think that's it. Is that what it is, or is that the other guy's moves?
No, I think it's wait, next
Yeah, he
chapter.
goes. Where'd he go? Is this more science, son of Judge? I'm already burning up. I don't need you throwing more fuel on the fire. Hell memories! Like the last fucking queen. And that's the end of the chapter. That's literally the last panel, is him yelling hell memories and just smashing him into the fucking floor. And he like when he pops up too, like his entire body is on fire, dude, in that one panel.
God damn, man. It's so great that we finally see some
Dude,
fucking.
it's a pretty hype Sanji moment, honestly. It's a pretty hype Sanji moment. Because right before that it shows the panel of like Zoro basically saying, "Don't die before I get to kill you," because he asked him to kill him.
Yeah,
If he's
that
like
was a badass
changed or
line.
whatever. He's like, "Kill me afterwards," and he's like, "All right, don't die before I can kill you or whatever."
Dude,
And then he goes and just beats Queen's ass.
I'm just scrolling through. Yeah, dude, I'm just scrolling through the next chapter with Zoro versus Purgatory Onigiri. Dodges it. Doesn't even take any damage from it. That's probably, dude, Purgatory. You know what that reminds me of, right? The fucking King of the Pirates, his fucking no, that was Oda's move. Right?
Right.
Bruh.
I don't know if that was his move, but
It has that.
he's definitely using the same sword.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I
And
don't remember
then
if Purgatory was it or not. It might have been though.
it was something purgatory. The purgatory was in there, but I mean I know it's not the same move, but fuck
It
that
might be.
last panel. 103 mercies, dragon damnation.
Yes, dude, that was
Bruh.
sick as fuck.
Bruh.
Dragon Damnation. Dude, I cannot wait for that to be animated. Dude, the Wano Zoro moves look insane and with the current animation.
No, wait. It says King of Hell, 3-sword serpent, 103 mercies, dragon damnation.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
talking shit through like 4 panels, just labeling his move out.
Dude, he's like I said, it's gonna be amazing when it's animated. He just pops off there at the end though and just ends the fight out of nowhere. Like he has this struggle with Enma, and then all of a sudden he's just like super
Dude,
powerful and just
I wanted
slaps
to
King around.
the panel right before or the page right before that one. This is King talking to him. This was probably one of my favorite Zoro comebacks. King saying, "You are biologically incapable of defeating me." And then Zoro's like, "There's nothing I hate more than weak excuses."
Let's go, Sanji.
It's fucking great. I'll keep you in my memory as the feisty swordsman you were. I'll carve it. I'll carve it into you myself, assuming you survive to remember me. Extra large imperial flaming wings. Jesus, what a crazy move. Bruh.
Yeah, dude,
He
this is gonna
cuts
be sick
all the
as
way
fuck.
through him. And then just gets right up close and just annihilates him. Because in the next fucking panel, it's just like Zoro wins and King's dead.
I know, dude. Both of them felt like they were just super abrupt. Like both of them literally end in like a panel of just the main character, or not the main character, but the one of the crew members doing a big move, and then cutting to the other
Bruh.
character just being like dead, basically. Or it's
This
One Piece, so they're not dead, but
might be one of my favorite panels of all time.
the king of that dude. Yes, that panel is.
Bruh.
I think he had to know when he drew that's like that was gonna be like a legendary panel. Because like
100%.
he didn't even color in any of the back color in. He didn't even draw in any of the background. It's literally just Zoro like in the air, fucking about to murder King.
Oh, wait, dude. And does he like fuck him up again right here?
He like chops off his wing there, dude.
Dude, he kills him. And he's like, okay, he's falling. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get up. And he just fucking slices him again.
He's fucked. He's fucked for
God damn, what a
sure.
great fight.
For sure. But also, let us not forget about the fact that after this, Zoro is supposed to like have some really bad repercussions because of
Yup.
that medicine he took.
Yup.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I'm still curious what is going to be done about that. I don't know. I'm kind of expecting Oda to just kind of hand wave it away, but I really
Yeah.
hope he doesn't. But I don't know what I just don't know what that looks like if he doesn't.
Yeah, because
What
we've
does that mean for
never.
the
I mean, we've
next
seen
like
him
20 or
take
30 chapters?
a fuck ton of damage and have repercussions, but nothing like this, where he takes like some medicine that counteracts it and then he goes back. Right? This is the first time
Right,
he's
and it was
taken like
said
some
to have like
stimulant.
make him repay. Right, it was whenever he took the medicine, they like warned him basically that after you take this, because he was like, you know, basically out of commission for the fight because he was like beat up so bad. And they were like, you'll have to repay this like tenfold or whatever, or something like that. Like it was going to be way more severe because of it than it would have been if you just didn't take it. But you'll get to fight for a short bit until you go back down. So I have no idea what they're going to do about that. The only like logical thing I could see him doing would being like some kind of thing for them to search for some medicine for Zoro so he doesn't just fucking die.
Oh
But
yeah,
I feel like that would be pretty lame this far into the show
I think
or this
so.
far into the manga. So I don't think that that's the route that he's going to take.
I'm
Um,
I. That's very
we'll
interesting.
see though.
I
We'll
hope
see
they
though. That's
go a different route than Chopper cooking up some medicine.
yeah.
But I
That's one of the
mean,
I don't know, one of the main topics at the forefront of my mind, I guess, whenever we're moving into the post-war stuff, because I think Odin is going down. Not Odin. God damn it. Kaido is going down here in a few chapters.
Bruh.
I don't know if you agree, but
I think so. I mean, Luffy seems to... Dude, he was laughing in the last panel whenever he kicked him in the face. He was laughing
they're
at him,
having.
man.
He was literally like, I'm having fun now.
Yeah, dude, Kaido's drunk. He's like, I'm finally on equal footing with you. Oh, no, he's like, I finally found someone that I'm on equal footing with again. So this is why I'm drinking. Because Luffy was like, don't make an excuse that you lost because you were drunk as fuck. And he's like, bitch, I'm drinking because this is fun as fuck.
Yeah, dude. That fight as well is going to be insane.
Dude, that
And
fight is great
it's
right now.
absolutely going to be a Dragon Ball Z level fight
Mhm.
when that gets animated in the anime. Dude, it's absolutely going to be a Dragon Ball Z level fight.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be insane. This whole arc, I think, is going to be full of those types of fights, and I'm pretty excited for it. The one thing I did want to talk about though is the last panel of the most recent chapter,
Mm.
1037, where they're talking about the fruits that's name got erased from history, and it shows the Elephant Island guy
Yes.
who might be a dude who just made a double fruit.
So I wanted to talk about CP0's
It turns out.
entrance before we talk about this. Because this is like
Okay.
this is what I wanted to end on. Because bruh, for them to drop this type of fucking information and just leave, like bruh, why? Show me the next fucking chapter.
He does that
Why?
all the time, dude.
No,
Oda
dude, this is
loves
a
doing
different level though. This is like they're trying to repeat what
This
happened
feels.
before. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wait, what do you mean?
it seems like they're trying to erase shit like they did before. They're like, oh, shit is fucked up, so we're gonna do another erase time period. Or am I reading this wrong?
Like they're trying to erase it again?
Yeah, because you know how they you know how in the dark period they kind of destroyed that island? I think there's something on this that they don't want, and they just want to destroy everything and just wipe it from
Interesting.
history. Just
It
like they
seems like
did.
they definitely did try to do that. It appears that they didn't succeed. It seems so from what I gather on the last couple of panels here is the elders at the world government or whatever are talking about why the world government would bother renaming one of the devil fruits.
What devil fruit are they talking about?
So that's what we don't know for
Yes,
sure.
that's what I'm fucking. I can't.
I think that it's the devil fruit of that island, Zoa or whatever, and we learned like that elephant is like alive.
Yeah,
You remember whenever they went there?
yeah.
I think that is the devil fruit that they're talking about because it's in the background when they cut to that panel and the world government is there.
And
So I'm
it
thinking they're
says awakened. It is not awakened for centuries upon centuries.
right, and it shows like his eyes like little like white
Dude.
dots as if he's awake now, or I guess they awoke him earlier, but so something interesting is about to happen with that. Clearly,
What could that be though?
I have no idea.
What type of devil fruit is so insane? Because you would think they would go after the
So I have a
Kaido
crazy
type
theory.
devil fruit, because like he's invincible, like he can't die. You would think they would be going
So I
after
have a
that, but it's
crazy
another one.
theory. My theory is that because the animal people live on that island, and it appears to be a devil fruit that turned him into a giant elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what the smile fruits are based off of?
What do you
They
mean?
were made from another devil fruit, right? The smile fruits that
Yes. Yeah.
that Caesar made. What were they made from?
What do you mean made from?
Production,
Like
let's
they
see.
were.
I don't know. It says that Caesar made sad, which is a chemical substance created by mixing the extracted lineage factors, whatever the fuck that means, of numerous animals together.
Lineage
What is a lineage
factors.
factor? This is something apparently in the One Piece universe that is the blueprint of life itself, present in all organisms, discovered by research team led by Dr. Vegapunk and Vinsmoke
Bro, it goes
Judge.
so deep.
I'm assuming it's just DNA. It's just
Yeah.
referring to like an animated DNA. But
So that would like awaken, and what would be so dangerous for them to want to erase it? It's to erase that fruit's name from the animals of history, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm basically speculating that they're all tied together somehow. The smile fruits, the world government being present there, and the animal people that live on the elephant guy. I think they're potentially all related. Don't know for sure, obviously, but
Dude,
crazy conspiracy theory potentially.
but I mean, fuck, we finally get to see those priests again, or whatever they're called. The 5 elders, not the priests. And oh my god. There's just so much to fucking unpack. Then why would the world government bother to give that one specific devil fruit another name? It's to erase that fruit's name from the animals of history, isn't it? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
I don't understand what that. Explain it to
They're
me
just
like I'm
saying
5.
they're just basically saying that they tried to scrub the name of that devil fruit from history, from
Oh,
like the
okay.
record, from like history books and stuff.
Oh, and then they're wondering why the government would bother doing that.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
okay, I see.
He's like, why would they rename that devil fruit? And one of the other guys replies, it's to erase that fruit's name from the annals of history.
Okay, I was reading way too much into it. I need to stop doing that.
Granted, that doesn't exactly tell us why they would want to remove it from history.
It
Just
doesn't
that
tell
they,
us shit.
for some reason, they wanted to remove it from the history books, and apparently have succeeded, as far as we can tell. I mean, so.
Oh, and they're after Nico Robin again.
Yeah, and then in a shocking turn of events, they're after Nico Robin again. Who would
Oh
have guessed?
shit. And dude,
Nico Robin will
he's
never
back,
catch a
bro.
break.
Joe might get his wish to see another fight.
Oh, he will. He absolutely will. There's
I
no
cannot wait.
doubt in my mind that we are going to see Luffy fight
I
Rob
cannot
Lucci,
wait.
a new and improved Rob Lucci. I have no idea what he has been doing since we last saw him at Water 7, but I think it is clear that he is much stronger now, considering he is in a new organization that is much more secretive.
Yeah, and those
And
CP0
much more
motherfuckers
powerful.
came in and just started fucking up Apu and Drake. Started
Yeah,
punching the
dude.
shit out of them. They're
So,
powerful as fuck, man.
it's gonna be interesting.
They're like, damn,
Maybe
government
Lucci has
assassins.
Conqueror's Haki now. Maybe
Dude.
Lucci has Conqueror's Haki, dude.
Bro, that's fucking.
Luffy's gonna kick his ass otherwise.
Luffy.
He's gotta have Conqueror's Haki.
He has to. Luffy
Lucci has
is.
Conqueror's Haki. Lucci has Conqueror's Haki confirmed, or the government has discovered some way to counter Conqueror's
Oh,
Haki.
dude, it's just gonna be just like the Smile Fruits.
Could be
Bro.
interesting. We'll see what happens. Probably got another like 100 chapters or so before we get to that anyway, though.
Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna be a while away.
Chapter 1100 something. We'll start to see Lucci again.
11:26. Rob Lucci shows up. Go back. I'm putting the marker right here.
All right, I'm gonna lowball it then and say 1070.
Dude, what if he comes up and then just like starts fighting Luffy after Luffy fucks up Kaido? They're like, bro, just wait.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I guess 1070 is because I could definitely see him coming in after this fight and them like trying to round it all up, because that kind of seemed like what they were saying, didn't it? At one point?
Dude, honestly, the way
Like
it's going right now, it seems like everybody's about to show up at the end. Like, I'm expecting some admirals to show up.
Oh god, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. Oh god,
Bruh.
How many acts are left in Wano? Just one or two?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because wasn't it supposed to be like an act structured arc?
Yeah, it was. Wait, what was that? What was that music? They were like, why is this playing right now? You know what I'm talking about?
Music. When
Hold
was
on.
that?
Fuck. I'm gonna put a
It
mark.
sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure what
I think
what you're
I
exactly
think
referring.
Zoro was like Zoro or somebody else was like, why is this playing right now?
Why is this
No. It was like some fucking guitar. It was some lady was playing that shit again, and it showed a panel of her.
Komurasaki showed up? Was
Yeah,
that
yeah. I think it was
10,
around that.
10:33? No, 10:31 maybe.
God, I have to find this.
I think it was like one of the first panels of one of the chapters. I thought, or maybe no, maybe it was one of the last panels. Maybe that's what it was. Let me see. Hell Memories, chapter 1031. Cut to all this stuff, them being chased.
Oh yeah, and Chondro's rage or Chondro's whatever floating down through the.
Here it is. I found it. It's 16 10 of 10 page 16 of 1032 is when it starts.
Oh, page 16.
Yeah, what's his face is like staring into the room, and then he sees Komurasaki.
Oh, okay.
We don't know
Yeah.
particularly
What's
what
that sound? Shamisen? No, that can't be right. That's what I'm talking about. Look at
Yeah,
the panel before that. What is that?
a shamisen.
Yeah.
It's the instrument Komurasaki is holding on the next page.
So that's Zoro asking that?
No, that's whatever that guy's name is.
Okay, so that's him. It's just showing Zoro fucked up.
Yeah, it shows Zoro fucked up on the first two panels. Then it cuts to the treasure repository, and it shows. I keep forgetting what this guy's name is. Shows this guy in here,
Yeah. I forgot
hiding
to.
essentially, and then he's like, "Is that a shamisen playing? Is it in the midst of a battle? Is this a trick?" And then he goes and he looks in the door, and he sees Komurasaki sitting there, and he's like, "What the fuck is this? Is this a dream? I don't want to wake up." And the shamisen is the instrument she's holding.
That's fucking dope. Have I died and gone to the heavens? So what, dude? There's so many different fucking aspects that are happening right now, and two main things finally boiled up to a point. The fucking Zoro and Sanji fight, that's over. Are we gonna see the monster trio do a move against Kaido?
Maybe we talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah.
The three of them coming together and doing like a combo attack on him.
All three of them aren't.
I honestly think it's possible.
Yeah, they're not. Both of them are not out of commission right now.
Yeah, Zoro is not down yet. We haven't seen him fall over and just die yet, so I think it's definitely possible.
He's probably
I
gonna
would
like
love
save
that
Luffy.
would be sick. Yeah, I think that I might even argue that that's likely at this point.
Yeah.
Because it kind of seems like Luffy and Kaido are at a stalemate right now.
Yeah,
So that
they're
would
like.
definitely break the stalemate if
Yeah, they're
those two
going
show
blow
up.
for blow right now.
Meanwhile, we still have fucking
Big Mom.
Momonosuke holding up the entire island,
Yep.
trying to prevent it from falling, and what's her face running to try and prevent it from blowing up from the fire spirit that Big Mom sent,
Yep. And Big Mom.
and Big Mom. So yeah, so like there's there's like two just like imminent disasters on top of like one of the biggest fights of the entire show currently happening.
That's fucking.
On top of it all.
And the world government is
Pretty
trying
crazy.
to erase history again from
Yeah, and apparently the world government is trying to erase erase some random reference to a devil fruit from history, which
Bro.
might be like one of the last three great weapons or something, as I think of what.
Oh, it has to be, man. It has to be along one of those lines because if it's that
One of them
important
was
for the
a ship,
five
right?
elders to like,
Uh,
I mean,
Because one
shit.
of them supposed to be a ship, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, Pluton is supposed to be an ancient ship capable of massive damage and destruction. Apparently, it was built on the island of Water 7 sometime during the Void Century. Then there's Poseidon, which is basically Shirahoshi.
yeah,
And then there is Uranus, which is the one we know nothing about. So maybe he's Uranus.
bro. It's probably it.
Uranus.
Uh,
So yeah, and I could honestly even see Pluton being the elephant. Like they could just have been like misconstrued as a ship, when
yeah,
actually it was just you ride this giant elephant through the
dude.
water.
And yeah, oh my god,
Who
that's right.
knows, dude?
Who
But
knows what Oda can whip up? I'm so glad that
who fucking knows?
we're alive during the One Piece era.
Definitely,
The
definitely.
only era I ever want to be alive in during One Piece.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But
Also,
what's up?
I was just gonna say, right now, since you asked on the previous episode what was going on, uh, the card game that I've been playing, Flesh and Blood, has a new set coming out next
Oh,
weekend.
no shit.
I'm pretty hyped about that. They've been doing spoilers all week for Flesh and Blood, for Everfest,
So as soon
and
as a new set comes out, people just get it and then just go straight to the card tables and just start battling.
um, I mean, it'll depend. People will probably. It depends what will be happening on the day of. Normally, the way the game works is most of the main sets that they draft that they release are draftable. So you can essentially take 3 packs and pass around, open a pack, pick a card, pass them around the table, and you all build decks based off of that. But this set is not designed that way. It's just a supplemental set.
Mm,
So I'm not sure what's going to be happening. I think what will likely happen is a bunch of us will probably just go to the card game shop the day it releases, open a fuck ton of cases of the cards, and then add them to our decks and try and play some games or something, or play games
bro,
while we're opening packs. Either way, uh,
phenomenal.
the set is also like kind of party themed almost. Like there's a card called Life of the Party. There's one called Rounds on Me, stuff like that. And there's this
Oh,
game mode where it's free for all basically. So it's not very competitive, but it's pretty fun because you can do it with a bunch of people. And so this set has cards that are going to be interesting for that game mode in particular. So we're probably going to get a bunch of us together to go to like a brewery after it comes out, and all make decks and just play at this fucking brewery and
dude.
make a drinking game out of it.
Dude, I mean, you're going along the theme that they want to go along with, so it's
Exactly right.
perfect.
It's I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
You
But
you've been playing any video games? Any new ones? Any old ones? Or
I
just
was playing
cards?
something. I was playing something the other night. Was I playing? Shit.
Because I haven't played shit recently.
I know Arceus is coming out. Pokemon Legends is coming out Friday tomorrow. So
Bruh.
I'm
Dude,
definitely picking that up.
I
I'm
want
probably
the
not gonna be able to play it for a
I want
couple
the
of
remake so
days, though.
bad that you were fiending on.
Gen 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shining or what is it? Brilliant Diamond and Shining
It
Pearl.
looks so good, man. I wish I fucking
It's pretty
had it.
fun actually. You should definitely get you have a Switch, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Get fucking Arceus. I've been avoiding all spoilers like the plague. I do not want anything spoiled, but I have saw one post on r/Pokemon the other day. I just saw the post title that basically just said, "I hope that this is the basis for their games going forward," and that gives me a lot of hope for how good it is.
Bro,
And it was
that is
really
a
upvoted. So I was like,
crazy.
yeah, they were like, "It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good." So I was like, "Oh god,
Dude, so if
oh
they're like
god."
kind of ripping into it but saying it's good, like that the way that you just said that makes it seem like it's a fucking really good game. For them to say this is the base of what they should go off of from now on,
Right,
that's
which
crazy.
is great because the direction they've been going has been not working for me.
I agree.
To be honest, though. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that's coming out. And then what? Oh, I'm probably also gonna start playing Cyberpunk soon. I have it, and I've just been putting it off. So I'm probably gonna start playing that
It's
soon.
probably a good a good time to start playing it for the first time. Cause I know they updated a fuck ton, and I know they're still gonna do some free DLCs coming down the road.
Yeah, I think the last major patch is supposed to be coming out like next month or something. I don't know, or like something they announced the last time I looked into it was supposed to be coming out in February. So that's when I was planning on starting it.
I mean,
Was
shit, my
after they
first
fixed everything.
playthrough, I did
But
95 hours. I mean, it was.
yeah, I've heard very mixed things about it, but I'm just gonna go into it with an open mind, and I haven't really looked too much into the game other than people's opinions of it.
I
Uh,
just really like the
so I don't
weapon
really
system,
know much
man.
about it. I don't really know much, a ton about it. Which is great. I think I successfully avoided the hype and the downfall because of the hype, and
Yeah,
am now can actually play the game.
yeah, that's
um.
that's kind of how I felt with Fuck, what was that game? No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's like
Definitely.
a really good game now. It's actually
Yeah, you were
worth it.
telling me about that. Yeah, you're telling me about that.
They have like so much new shit. Like if they released it how it is now, it would have blown people's minds. But it's so fucking
It
it's
took so
it's
long to
it's
get
too
there.
late.
Yeah, yeah. I did think of a game that I have been playing recently, actually, a pretty decent amount. That is actually kind of funny, because it is a card game. It's Slay the Spire is a roguelike, deck building, card game
No
on
shit.
Steam and on mobile and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I have a few hundred hours into it.
A
Uh,
few hundred hours.
just a few hundred.
Just a
Uh,
few hundred here and
I-
there.
it came out a number of years ago. I don't remember. Let's see if maybe the store page can tell me on Steam. According to Steam, it came out. Oh, I thought it came out further back than that. It says 2019. I don't know if that's correct. That seems not correct, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just been a long 2-3 years.
Dude, I
Um,
that's probably it.
it's a pretty fun game though. I have a blast whenever I play it, but also I am a huge card game nerd, so it is what it is. And deck building especially is really fun.
I love building like anything.
So
Like
if you like deck building, it's all about like taking cards and finding their synergies and abusing it,
mm.
or
Oh
finding ways
shit.
to abuse
I fucking forgot. Before we go, I have another shirt
it. All
that
right.
the anime meant to do this at the top of the episode, but I might cut this out and put it at the top. Probably won't do that, but this is one of the newest drops from the anime gallery. Just came out along with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This will be well released. Whatever. I'll just show you the shirt.
Mm.
Look at that shit.
Did you record any of the stuff from the beginning talking about the show?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll mention again then that the second opener is clearly the best opener. The first has nothing on it. No, the first one is very popular, but so is the second one. And I have had multiple people, um, claim that the first is better when I prefer the second. But it is what it is.
I
People are
love
allowed
I
to have
love leaving the
shared opinions.
people are allowed to be fucking idiots.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
a
Who
free
am I?
world, free
Who am
country.
I to call an idiot an idiot?
Who am
Pretty
I
dumb
to
of myself.
judge at how fucking stupid you are?
Fucking
Who am
dumbasses
I?
everywhere. Jesus Christ. No, but both openers are pretty good. I just prefer the second one personally. But the show itself, like I said, you should watch it. It's got similar vibes to One Piece, where it's very jokey and unserious, and then can swap pretty quickly to be serious on more important moments, which is pretty cool. And it
I
has
love
like some
that
pretty cool
I love
fights.
that kind of balance cuz like that's real
They
life.
Yeah. The character that you're wearing actually in particular is actually my favorite. Um, besides Subasa, who's clearly the correct waifu choice in this show. Uh, but Death the Kid has like this weird thing where he's like a perfectionist basically.
Ben was telling
And
me
so
about this.
Yeah, one of the jokes in the show that got made one time, and I just I remember I watched this back in middle school, I think, and I died laughing. Was he was talking about everything should be symmetrical or something, and then somebody points out the fact that his hair is not symmetrical because it's like the white stripes and then just the all black hair.
Yep.
He just freaks out.
He was telling me about that. He's like, you wouldn't get, whenever you watch it, just come back and then you'll get the t-shirt. Because what he titles it, the file name is called Asymmetrical T.
Beautiful. It would piss him off. They also have another great character in there who is like so the way it works is the uh the hunters or whatever you call them. I forget what they call them in the show. The people who go hunt the bad souls.
Mhm.
Essentially have other people that they partner with that can transform into weapons. So Death the Kid uses like a dual wield pistols and has two like girls or whatever that are like his partners.
Mm.
And then the girl that I mentioned, Subasa, or it's not Subasa, what is it? Subaka? No, that doesn't sound right.
Subaka.
Fuck, what is her name? It's been so long since I've seen this show. What was the other guy's name? Black Star. So Black Star is her partner, and he's like this ninja who essentially loves the limelight and is just like trying to. He's essentially Naruto, but like in a different show. is kind of how I view him. If Naruto was less cool, I suppose. But his partner, Tsubaki, that's it. Tsubaki, not Tsubasa. Tsubaki Nakasukasa is his weapon that he uses that can transform into a bunch of different weapons and is the correct waifu for the show. Just because everybody was clearly wondering, so I figured I would go ahead and share the correct opinion.
You have the correct opinion on the waifu
Yeah.
and the intro.
And the opener. Yeah, there you go. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about an anime.
Well, I love ending the show off on a controversial opinion. Well, I don't. It's not controversial to you. It's cut and dry.
Facts. It's just facts.
Literal facts. But we're gonna end the episode number 38 off, and then we're gonna do another 2 episodes next week. We're gonna be banking. We're gonna try to be more consistent. Hopefully, my fucking mouth isn't inflamed again, and they get this shit done. I'm having my surgery Thursday, so hopefully I'm recovered by the weekend, and we can knock some more episodes out. Because there's gonna be a new Demon Slayer episode. There's gonna be a new fucking One Piece chapter. Hopefully, I don't know if they're on break or not. Are they?
Let's see.
This is vital information we need to know before we end the show. Vital.
Let's see. This is the 2021 release schedule. That's not what we want. Oh, here we go. 2022 release schedule. So let's see. 2022. What does W mean? WB.
Warner Brothers.
I see. So let's see. Week 1 is blank for some reason. Week 2 has 1036. Week 3 has WB. Week 4 has 1037, which I think is the most recent chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says OB after that, so that might be a break.
Oh no.
ODA break. Oh, so it's weekly Shonen Jump break is WB and OB is ODA break. So yeah, there's a break next week.
Dude, he has his own fucking. He has his own break system.
Actually,
ODA break.
We just had the break. So the new chapter is supposed to come out on the 31st. So we should have a chapter now.
Nice.
Maybe
okay.
not this weekend, but maybe this weekend. It's supposed to come out on the 28th, so we'll see what happens though.
Bet. All right. Well, we're gonna let the deck attack when the Mac at the back of the sack lead us out or take us out. This is Todd's on SoundCloud. The song called Glimpses. I don't even know if we did the little outro for the last episode.
I don't think we did, but who cares?
We're doing it now. Fuck it.
Also, so there's this week is not a break, and there's 2 more weeks of no break. So
oh shit! He's
back
fucking.
to back.
Dude, you know he's sitting on them chapters and he's looking at the panels and he's like, "Bro, this is fucking dope. This shit looks fucking fire."
Dude has been doing it for like 20 plus years at this point, so.
Dude, it's like clockwork.
I think he could be considered an expert at his craft by this point.
100%. What do you consider an expert at something like after 100 hours or some shit?
2,000 hours.
2,000?
2,000.
I think
he's well over 2,000 by this point.
I think
He
Oda's
is well over
put
2,000.
in quite more than 2,000.
It's his literal job that he's been doing for over 20 years. So let's see.
So if you just
What is
do
the
like an
normal work
average
week?
like
Like
10-hour
40 hour.
days, because you know he fucking busted his ass.
Oh yeah, he is so far over 2,000 hours. It's not even funny. He is so far past 2,000 hours. He's like in the tens of thousands of hours.
He's like
at this
genius level.
point.
And a manga genius. But okay.
He's just, yeah.
Thank
he's
y'all
totally
for
got it
watching. We're gonna lead this out with we're already leading it out. We'll talk to y'all later. Episode 38. Peace out.
Deuces.
All right. I'm fucking starving, bro. Dude, go to Jack in the Box and get the tiny loaded tacos, the 25 box.
Okay.
Get that.
I've never had it before. What are they?
It's just little tacos
Okay.
with
I'll
like
try
3 dipping sauces. I just love
Super
Jack in the Box tacos.
I'm gonna go
They
get
taste
them
really
Jack in
good to
the
me.
Box. I've never had one, so I'm curious. Are they
Dude, you
better
would
than
think that they
Taco
would be shit, but they taste really good.
Bell? Okay, I'll give them a
Dude,
go.
okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I
Uh-huh.
think that a Jack in the Box plain taco is better than a Taco Bell plain taco.
Okay.
It's just I don't know.
I mean,
it's
I
just
believe it.
made better.
I don't think it's I don't think it's a difficult task at all. So
It's
I'm
not
willing
like
to
on
believe it.
restaurant taco level, but it's better than a taco, like a Mexican based. Because Jack in the Box is like burger, I feel. And then they do like amazing tacos on the side. Like what the fuck?
They also have like bowls with like sesame or orange chicken or something in them.
What?
With like rice, like fried rice in it. That I remember my brother used to get all the time when we would go there.
And they have like a stoner menu.
Yeah, they definitely do.
It's
They
like
just
a
have like
cheeseburger.
random ass. They just have random ass shit on there, dude.
Yeah, dude. The guy is probably baked as fuck. The owner coming up with these things like, bruh, let's put macaroni on top of a burger.
Absolutely.
All right, I need
The
to go get a
marketing-
burger. I'm fucking
All right,
starving.
dog. I'll catch you later.
All right, bro. Peace out.
Peace.